is Kcal News, Los Angeles.
At this time, he is believed to be our person of interest in the brazen targeted murder of Brian Thompson, CEO of United Healthcare.
Now at noon, breaking news, a person of interest arrested in the killing of the United Healthcare CEO, how he was found and what he was carrying. Plus, high winds heading our way when the dangerous conditions will arrive. And more new technology headed to several local communities to help in the fight against crime. Welcome to Kcal News at Noon, streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. I'm Rachel Kim in for Amy Johnson. We begin with that breaking news, a break in the case of the United Healthcare CEO's murder. Assignment Manager Mark Liu is live at the desk with details on how police found the man they believe is the suspect, Mark.
Yeah, Rachel, this all came out in a big news conference with New York City Mayor Eric Adams and the police commissioner of the NYPD. They say they have a strong person of interest in custody in the case of murdered United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Take a look at some video from this news conference. There's Mayor Adams taking the podium in New York to talk about the search and the arrest of this man. They say the suspect in the murder of CEO Brian Thompson last Wednesday in New York. Now, the New York City Police Commission says police in Altoona, Pennsylvania have arrested what they say is a strong person of interest in this case. And they've ID'd that person of interest as 26-year-old Luigi Nicholas Mangione of Maryland. The police commissioner says this morning at a McDonald's in Altoona, a sharp-eyed employee spotted that man and recognized him from media reports and called police. Altoona police arrived, took Mangione into custody, and they say they found a firearm on his person that matches the type used in the CEO's murder, along with a suppressor, as well as multiple fake IDs, including one that matches the fake New Jersey ID the suspect allegedly used at a New York hostel before the murder. They've also recovered a mask consistent with the one the suspect had used, and also a handwritten document that police say speaks to motives and mindset. Now, Mayor Eric Adams says this arrest is the result of good police work and cooperation from the public. Take a listen to what he had to say at the newser.
Someone, a McDonald's employee, did something we ask every American to do. If you see something, say something, but most importantly, do something. And they did. And because of that, we believe we have a strong person of interest to deal with this case.
Now, the New York Police Commissioner says that NYPD detectives are en route to Altoona, Pennsylvania to interview that person of interest and further along the case. Here at the desk in LA, we've done some background research into the person of interest history. He doesn't appear to have any connection to Southern California, but he does have ties to both the New England area and Hawaii. We are digging more into his background. We'll let you know what else we find. Until then, that's it here from the desk. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Mark, thank you so much. And more breaking news right now at noon, this time in Northridge, where 9 people are hurt after a 4-car wreck. We're told none of their injuries appear to be life-threatening. This is at Dearborn and Corbin, blocking off traffic in both directions. Emergency crews are working to clear that wreck, and if you're heading in that direction, make sure and find an alternate route if possible. Well, things are calm right now, but some potentially dangerous winds are on the way, and that will, of course, increase our fire danger. And just into our newsroom, because of those expected high winds, the CHP closing Topanga Canyon Boulevard between Mulholland Drive and Pacific Coast Highway until 6 p.m. Wednesday. Only residents and local business traffic will be allowed into the canyon. All right, Kcal meteorologist Paul Diano tracking those high wind conditions, and he's here now with our next weather forecast. Hi, Paul.
Hey, Rachel. It's amazing how calm it is right now and how not calm it's going to be by 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. In our cameras that we use, we sometimes use this tree. This one tree right here is right in our vantage point, and when we get an offshore wind event, winds are whipping around here. There's nothing right now. Zero wind. None. Downtown Los Angeles, sunshine, calm, 64 degrees, but our next weather headlines as calm as it is right now. It'll be quite windy by this evening for many of us, and it's an offshore wind event, not coming from the ocean, so it's going to dry us out. That means critical fire danger. Red flag warning has already been posted for almost all of Southern California. Our beaches in Orange County and LA County are the exception. Not a guarantee that a fire will start, but a tiny fire can become a really big fire because of the wind and low relative humidity. The strongest winds will be found in eastern Ventura County and western LA County, where winds may hit 70 or 75 miles per hour. You may remember that it was about this time last month when we did this. The setup in the atmosphere is almost exactly the same. We may see a repeat. Talk about nothing to something.